Hey everybody, so today we're going to be doing lesson 8, session 1, and that is on page 183. So if you don't already have your book out, go grab it, get your pencil. This is the green ready book, and we'll get started. All right, so on page 183, we have the question. It says, Ava's mom buys 2 packs of 3 shirts. Her dad buys 3 packs of 2 shirts. How many t-shirts did each of Ava's parents buy? So what we're going to do is what they're teaching you today, guys, is just basically solving 2 equations in one problem. So 2-step equation in one problem. So first you want to separate it. We want to do moms and then we want to do dads. So take your pencil. I would probably draw equal groups would be the easiest for this example. So I'm going to do mom. Okay, and so mom buys 2 packs. So I'm going to draw 2 packs. Doesn't matter how you draw it. And I'm going to put 3 shirts in each. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that equation would be 2 times 3. I can count the dots, or I know that she has 6 shirts. Okay, so that was easy, but we're not done. These questions are meant to trick you because they want people to just stop there and say, oh, 2 times 3 is 6, I'm finished. We're not finished yet. So then we're moving over to dad. Okay, says her dad buys 3 packs. So he needs 3 groups. And in each of his groups, he has 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is matching the opposite of that, which is 3 times 2. Count by 2s, 2, 4, 6. They still both have 6. It's just showing 2 different ways. 3 times 2 and 2 times 3 are the same problem. But are we finished? The answer is not 6. Now we have to add mom and dad together. So we have to add mom's shirts plus dad's shirts, because it said how many t-shirts did each of them buy. They each bought 6. Hey, actually, when Miss Childers went back to read the question, it actually only says how many t-shirts did each of her parents buy. So we need to take this part off. They didn't say all together. Okay, like I said, very tricky. So I just wanted to show you that 2 times 3 and 3 times 2 are the same equation. If they have the same factors, guys, which are these numbers, same factors, different order, okay, they're going to give you the same answer. So here's another example. 4 times 2 and 2 times 4 are going to give you the same answer. 5 times 3 and 3 times 5, those are the same questions, the same equations, okay? You're just changing the order of the factors. All right, so when you flip to the next page, it is page 184. Number 1, we just talked about it, 2 times 3 and 3 times 2. How are they alike? They're alike because they have the same factors. They're different because they change the order, okay? So number 2, our question says, right here where I'm highlighting, it says Jaden buys 4 boxes of hot dogs. Each box has 2 packs. Each pack has 5 hot dogs. So that's a lot all at once. So you're going to go step by step. How many hot dogs did she buy? So they're showing you one way. So one way to think about this is to first find how many packs there are. So that's doing the first one. So if there are 4 boxes with 2 packs in each, that's what they're drawing first. They're going to do 4 times 2. So they drew us 4 groups of 2 packs. So 4 times 2. And so you can count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 packs of hot dogs right here. It says then you would multiply this number, the number 8, which is 4 times 2 if you're looking on your screen right here. 4 times 2 is 8, and we're multiplying it by 5. So now we're going to do 8 because there were 8 packs. We're doing our 8 packs times 5. 5 is another one of those numbers we can count quickly by. So I'm going to pause, or I want you to pause the video to count 8 groups of 5. All right, we'll count together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So there were 40, but 40 what? What did the question say? How many hot dogs? So there were 40 hot dogs in the pack. So see, these are 2-step equations. They're having you multiply by something twice, okay? Now they're going to show you another way. Maybe this way makes more sense to you. So B says another way to think about it is to first find how many hot dogs are in each box. They're working backwards in that equation up here. They're starting from the end. They're doing 5 hot dogs times 2 packs. So they've drawn 2 times 5. 2 times 5, you can either count by 2s or 5s. Let's count by 2s this time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so there are 10 hot dogs in each box. 10 hot dogs in each box. Okay, so now we have 4 boxes. So we have to multiply it by 4 boxes. Okay, so count by 10s 4 times. Pause the video. Okay, we'll count by 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40. There's still, same answer, there's still 40 hot dogs. Now, number 3, it says, is finding 4 times 2 and then multiplying it by 5. So basically, is way the first way, A, or the second way easier to you? This is the first way, right here. This is the second way. Which one is easier for you? If you think backwards and you want to think 5 times, or this 5 times 2 and then multiply by 4, that is the same thing. They're trying to teach you that the order of the factors, the order, see, they all have the same 4, 4, 2, 2, 5. They all have all of the same factors. They have switched up the order. So the order doesn't matter. You will still get the same product. All right, so now to the green pages. You're going to be responsible for doing page 185 and 186. This is on your own. Like we did last week, I will talk you through some of these. I won't fill them all in, but I'll kind of help you get started. So think of the definition of factor. So I didn't leave mine blank. Okay, I'm actually going to write an equation in the middle. 5 times 2 equals 10. Okay, we did this last week. I said, look at all of these numbers. Which of these are factors? 5, 2, 10. Which of these are factors? Last week the question said, which of these are the product? This is the product. Okay, so a factor are the numbers, that 5 and 2, that you multiply together. So I'm going to zoom in my video so you can write down this definition. Okay, so on this page at the top, guys, it always says my definition. So the definition of a factor is a number I multiply with another number. So those numbers that are being multiplied together. So now, illustration, you're going to draw us a picture. So a picture of factors is when you are actually drawing some kind of model. Okay, so you're going to draw us a model. Okay, this is one I'm going to let you do on your own. So you're either going to draw counters, okay, and write an equation to match. Okay, you're going to draw square tiles and write an equation to match, but it's your example, your drawing. Okay, now at the bottom it just says another example. So these down here, guys, are more like equations. You might just fill those up with all kinds of equations that you know. For example, I know 5 times 3 is 15, and I might even point an arrow at these numbers because those are the factors. I might also know that 0 times, pick a big number, 100, we know about zeros, is 0. So I'll point at these. These are my factors. Okay, there is an infinite amount of examples you can put in that box. Now, the non-example is the most important thing. We've talked about this before. So factors, they are numbers that are multiplied together. So in this box, I would say you probably need to pick 2 numbers. Okay, now in the middle, I want you to pick a symbol, add, subtract, or divide, to go in the middle, because if you add the numbers, it's not a factor. If you subtract the numbers, it's not a factor. If you divide the numbers, it's not a factor. Okay, so if I said 5 plus 3 and those are factors, that is a non-example. That is not true. It is not true. Not to say it's not an equation, but it's not true. All right, so now, guys, what you're going to do is you're going to finish the rest of this page. You're going to move on to 3 and 4. Like I said last week, it says at the top, you know, number 3 is basically like number 4. They just give you more room to show your work and check your answer. You might even check it a different way. All right, so today's code word is factor. Today's code word, it will ask you this. This is posted as a question in Google Classroom. You need to answer it. Show me you watched the video. So today's code word right here is factor. Factor. See you guys next time.